Hello, you are watching Visual TV, and on trending news, Kenyans have mixed reactions for Azziad NASENYA exposed for faking life and living in debts. Kenyans have reacted differently about that story, and here are some of the opinions on what they had to say.
Mmeona huko kwa Edgar venye mambo inaendelea. So guys, apparently Azziad amekuwa akilive off debts. Like ameshinda kikopa ndo aweze kukimu lifestyle yake. So guys, this happens a lot with a lot of celebrities. So guys, I'm not surprised. I am not actually surprised. Now I see why Azziad went into depression. Na alikuwa kwa mental whatever. So guys, mimi siko hapo. Guys, I won't judge Azziad. Everybody has their own life, but all the best Azziad. Yeah, she's my friend. I won't talk. I won't comment.
My people, Azziad NASENYA, najua mmesikia story yake. Usiwahi cheka downfall ya mtu, my people. As long as you are living, usiwahi cheka downfall ya mtu. Yani watu wamemtusi online vibaya sana. Anyway, this is the reason as to why wanamtusi. Azziad NASENYA utaisikiza pia.
Hebu muulize if she's okay, anitopia app iko 200k, mimi nitamrudisha 210. Sema nitamrudisha 210. Alafu yako nitakurudisha at least ikiwa 23 ama 24. So please don't niulize hivyo. Kama tunajua kidogo, yani babe niko stranded vibaya sana. Kwa kweli nimekuwa natafuta 400k. Nimeshinda tu kukwambia natafuta 400k. Nimetoka at least hapo kwa watu wanaweza kuonesha. Nimetoka kwa watu kidogo ndio nimeenda kutumia restaurant kando. So akiniulize tu please, but bye sato. Hey mom, how are you doing? Hope you are doing well. I am so sorry I've disappointed you. Trust me, it was not my liking. I've not been around. I've literally just landed yesterday morning. And I'm not going to lie, I've not been on the phone. And that's a bad thing because I've honestly been depressed. I'm not okay. I'm not doing okay. I'm trying. And I'm not going to lie, it's a miracle that I'm even alive today because I'm just tired. And I'm not even telling you this to feel pity for me or anything like that. I'm telling you this because it's honestly how I've been feeling the past few days. That's why you've not been able to get to me. Car's not been able to get to me. Because I get to this point where if things are so dark and I'm so tired, I just detach. I just don't want to do anything. I don't want to leave the room. I don't want to get on the phone. I don't want to post. If you've noticed, I've not been posting. I've not been doing anything. And yeah, this year has just been crazy. The past few months have been crazy. And I know I've wronged Irene.
My people, usiwahi cheka downfall ya mtu, you never know. Watu wamemtusi.
Kila mtu ana reason. Hivyo ndo nimerealize. Watu wa reason na wafikiri. Sasa hiki tuna trend ati kwa mitandao yote Kenya wasome kachini after all the problems we have. Kitu ina trend ni kuwa Azziad NASENYA ana fake life. Ama anakopanga pesa kwa ase harudishi. Yani the whole country does not have anything else to discuss important. Is discussing about a young lady, I don't know even whether she's at 30, that she has borrowed money from her friends and she's not returning these funds. Wengine even they have gone to an extent of which nitakuwa na share na nyinyi. Have gone to an extent of claiming that analipanga deni na pusnyao. Guys, is it there anything important we can discuss? Aren't we already in big trouble with the so-called Kasongo? Aren't we already facing so much challenges as adults that we can sit down, watu mko na 40 years, 50 years, we can sit down and discuss a young girl for borrowing money? What is this so much hatred with the young men who have literally, made their money through their sweat and hard work? Kama mtu ameconwase kama the con men we know out here, hapo ni sawa tunaweza ongea. Lakini yani mtu ameraise, amework so hard. The hate against Azziad NASENYA, hata kama sijai meet, started all because she hit on TikTok, she became a name, she started representing brands. Udem hata kuna siku nishaimo enjoy nikasema, hizi makampuni za manini zinaribingi madem, hizi makampuni za hizi makeup na stuff. Si analipona hizo makampuni na kama amekopa madeni, does that have to be a national discussion? Manze squeezy voice of reason iko mbali sana na wase. Either way, let me niwapeleke huko, kwa sababu mimi ni mwanahabari lazima niwafahamishe. So ukiangalia hapa kuna namba imefichwa. There is a transaction that went through 130,000. Mwenye amepost nani? BNN, Edgar Obare, always in hiding, yeah? Sasa this one is supposed to convince us somebody did send, yes? Did send. All these amounts remained with, I don't know, 176 ama 76 bob. I don't know. But imefichwa hapo. Sasa hii inafaa ikuwe convincing that Azziad Nasenya has been borrowing money from people. Na watu ombe, of course, hawezi kosa hapo kuchangia ujinga. Unaona? Hawezi kosa kuchangia ujinga. So ati wacha ni kuonyesha now the evidence that they have shown, and this is supposed to make someone trend in a negative light. Ati unaona mpaka wanaenda kwa Flaco. You can see this is Flaco. Sijui Flaco nini. Ati hi tunasikia ati Azziad Nasenya alikuomba pesa akakataa kurudisha. You can check here. You can check umbea watu yani wana kazi ya kufanya. Hello, my name is Edgar, a blogger. A little buddy told me that Azziad borrowed money from you na hakurudisha. Is this true, and do you wish to comment on it? No, she did not. Na akamaliza hapo. Okay, thank you. So mnatafuta umbea muangushe mtu, yani tu kadem. Just because she worked hard, she worked for her space, she worked for her name. Sasa mko hapa. Since aliomba 400k, mkama hapo na tu story. There is this story here, unaona? Pause hapo. Unaona? This is BNN. So I know from a couple of other people included amekuwa anakopa pesa claiming she will pay back in 3 days. I just came to learn from other friends that what she told them and went silent. I'm a victim to 400k. Been almost 4 months. Kazi tu ni faking lifestyle. 400k, okay? 400k, so okay. Please send proof of the transactions, communication and agreement you had. Yeah. Now the communication and transactions ni gani? Wait a minute. Okay, wase? So mnaona, please send proof blah blah blah. Ati proof ni mimi transaction was cash. Then sasa kama transaction ilikuwa cash utaprove aje? Hizi ni umbea tupu hii. And then one of my guys, Alina, 130k, then a cousin 20k, then a cousin tells me Amelia kwa wase wengi, and at the same point she was depressed juu ya mambo ya pesa. That is Azziad. I have transaction messages na audio recordings akiitisha pesa but in WhatsApp. Sasa transaction messages za WhatsApp ni gani? And you know what? All of this is because there is this video Nani made, Azziad. Okay.
Anyways, this has been one as my legs. If 2024 almost took you out, can I see your hands? Can I see your hands? My legs will be up as well. Anyways, this has been one of those series. So these are my liver shits. I'm actually being discharged from hospital right now. This has been my house for the past 2 to 3 weeks. This is my suitcase. I've just been wearing sweatpants and hoodies, and because I was not allowed to go outside under doctor's supervision, and also the past 2 to 3 weeks I've not been on my phone, I've not posted, I've not been on WhatsApp, I've not done anything because it was necessary. That was one of the dangers to me. So yeah, I was taking care of my mental health. It was bad. It's been a roller coaster. It's been a ride, and I'm just doing this to tell you that, you know what, it's normal, it's life, it happens. And when you need to take a break to work on yourself, please do that. And I'm literally trembling right now because it's been a crazy year for me. This has been that year that I've had a lot of wins, a lot of downs. I made a lot of good decisions, a lot of bad decisions, a lot of financial mistakes, a lot of good financial mistakes, bad financial mistakes, everything. A lot of good friends, a lot of bad friends, and also in the middle of just all this and trying to find myself and trying to find my footing, I've wronged a lot of people who did everything out of their way to try and help me out in whatever way that they could. I just want to let you know that I did not do that on purpose, and I'm working on it. And I really, really appreciate you all. I appreciate my online family. You guys mean a lot. But
Okay. So you can clearly hear that actually, you can clearly hear that actually Azziad Nasenya accepts that she had made some mistakes here and there, financial mistakes, you know, just as a young person, and we also do our mistakes, only that she's admitting, you know, on media. And this is a few days, some days ago, I think it's a few months ago. So after admitting this, yeah, whoever is this bringing up these messages and something, I don't think it's right for us to ride on such stupid stories and escalate them to the extent of actually paying ads or paying for it to trend. That is stupidity, if you ask me, because this is just a young woman who's made mistakes, and she said she had, you know, mental problems that fame comes with, and she's just trying to pick herself up to make sure that actually, if it is the debts that she has to pay them off, and it's a good thing. So instead of us welcoming her, we want to trendish her in the negative limelight. And that is why we don't have people up there. That is why we have content creators, very good content creators, who can never make it up there, because we are busy praising Diamond Platinums. We are busy praising other celebrities from foreign countries or neighboring countries, while our own, we are busy, really busy, beating them up. Those who work so hard, we are busy. We want to be their family. We want them dead. We want to make sure we are part of that burial. We eat and we make videos, just like Otuoma. And when they are still alive, you are busy attacking them. So, for everyone who's there trendy sharing stories and Azziad Azziad just because she has debts from friends or she has borrowed money, mimi nakuambia kidole cha kati, wacha nijikune hapa. Manzi hizi vidole zinaniwashanga za zingine. Mtu anafaa, unajua unahitaji mantle, yeah, yani unahitaji mantle scrubbing, yeah, because for sure I don't think there is any story here. Like, really, guys, if anything, if you're a woman and you're celebrating Azziad Nasenya's dropping, honestly, if you're a man and you're celebrating a young woman's downfall, because for sure we need to step up our game, man. Step up your game. You don't see somebody falling and then you're busy yapping how they should drop even further. Instead, just bend over your arm and make sure you're stretching your hand to pull them up. If you have nothing to do like that, please shut up the nigga. Wacha bana. Haifai kuangushana kusaidii.
Hey, machaji na manyonyo, nawambianga ama celebrity online washuashtue na ile maisha wanaishi. Maisha yao ni fake. Unaona? Sasa cheki Azziad anadaiwa hadi nini bikini jo. Alichukua bikini 3 mtu wangu. Hiyo duka inamdai. Anadaiwa hadi na nani? Na munga hivi jo. Watu wache maisha ya kufake. Sasa cheki ama celeb akifake maisha ati amenunua Benz ni nini, wachana nao mtu wangu. Wewe jua kuna tu pesa yako roho safi. Unacheki? Wanakupiga pressure hapo, sijui unaenda unajingiza kwa deni. Ai, we ishi tu maisha yako, ishi tu leni yako. Kama wewe unaenda pale hivyo wadhi, ushike nini yako, bra yako ya chweza, enda tu ushike jo. Kama unaenda pale unashika luku yako safi, enda ushike luku yako. Unaona? Sasa mtu ana sijui nguo za nini designer hapa. Nguo designer nini ati za 10. Wewe waacha jo. Ustake.
So apparently Azziad Nasenya is living beyond her means. So let's talk about it. First of all, I understand that she has to. Do I support that it's a must for her to do it? No, but I understand what she has to do to maintain the certain standards she has set for herself. When you're making certain type of content, you have to fake it. You have to exaggerate some aspects of your life for it to sell better. If you come here and portray yourself as a social media baddie, as an influencer, as a fashion fashionista or whatever, if you're like a chef, if you're like a lifestyle content creator, you have to fake some aspects of your life because it only sells better when it looks fake. That's the reality. And I don't know why people are making it such a big deal. That's the reality. If you're a social commentator like me, you can make your content on top of a roof. You can make your content on the street. I make my content when I'm in bed, just wake up, no makeup, because nobody cares how I look. Because my content is not based on that. But if you do the aesthetic type of content, you have to exaggerate it. That's just normal. Everybody does it, especially people in those kind of content creation. So I understand why she has to do it. Because that is the lifestyle that brings her income. Because if today you saw Azziad in Embasava or in Mbukinya going to Bungoma, are you not the same person that you're going to take videos and expose her online and say, oh, she's so poor. Oh, how can she be taking public transport? Are you not the same people? So I understand why certain content creators have to, sell an illusion for them to, make money. Because what lifestyle they are selling, that is what generates an income for them. That's number one. And then number two, Gen Zs, the younger generation. For us millennials, we grew up without the internet and we are growing up now with the internet, like we are in the internet space. So we know how to blend in two sides. Like we know we can take the real ones. We know what can look real and what can look fake. But for Gen Zs, they are very impressionable. They are young. They see online things and they take it as gospel truth. But because they don't know what life is without the internet. So when they see Azziad like in business class, they say, that is what I want to do. So I understand what she has to do because that is her and that is what, sustains her livelihood. But again, it's not necessary. It's not necessary to do it because at the end of the day, you're the only person who's going to suffer. You're the only person who's going to put yourself in debt. And you're going to, go through a lot of mental gymnastics wanting to sustain a lifestyle that you can't afford. And then another thing, someone like me, I don't depend on the internet to eat. I have a job. I come here yapping. Yeah, I look unemployed, but I do have a job. So for me, I don't really need to do a lot for the internet. I make content just for fun because I enjoy giving my opinions, but this is not my source of income. But if somebody is dependent on the internet to survive, they have to do whatever it takes. It's like if you're at the job, you have to do whatever it takes to keep your job. So it's the same thing. And then another thing, the lifestyle content that we are aspiring to be and chasing and saying, oh, Nara Smiths and whatnot, those people have money and it's serious money. And majority of them also have partners that can, supplement in case anything goes kaboom. At least they know they can still afford the rent, afford the food and whatnot. You are only 25. You don't have to live in Karen. You're only 23. You don't have to drive a Prado. Yes, all of us want fashionable stepmom's life. But how old is she? She's married with children to a husband who, also has a career. It's not possible for a 22-year-old to be driving a G-Wagon. Unless you're in crypto and, some wash stuff. And I know we live in the internet where you can, come into like serious money at once. I'm also even contemplating doing funds for fun, But on a serious note, let's be kind, guys. Let's be kind because, it's the world we live in. But for me, the one thing I want to emphasize, if any of your friends come on the internet and expose you for borrowing the money, they are not your friends. Let's get that out of the equation. If somebody you consider a friend will come on the internet and expose you for borrowing them money, for borrowing them something, for telling them the personal information about you, those of hiding my identity, they're not your friends. Majority of you people, when you get to a certain level, you need to understand that not everybody is your friend. Most of the time, people who knew you will be a little bit loyal to you because at least they know you minus the fame. But again, some people want your life. So they get any slightest opportunity to pull you down. They are going to pull you down. That's why you say the enemy is within. But let this be a lesson and a warning to any person that considers themselves a friend of me. If You ever come on this internet and say something personally about me, about my family that I've told you, about that I borrowed you money, or about the fact that I don't have food in my house and I came to your house to eat, or about that when we were younger we were doing some shenanigans? You are not my friend and I'm going to cut you off. Let's make it clear. Those people coming to expose each other, they're not friends. Because as friends, you don't have to expose somebody online. There are many ways you can go around getting your money back. It's unfortunate that friends are the ones that are, doing bad things to each other. We have really lost the value of friendship because what is that? I'm so sorry for her and I hope she gets better. And I hope she cuts off those, how do I call them? People that call themselves friends, because clearly they are not friends. It's so, so unfortunate. But again, it's the world we live in. We have to fake some aspects of our lives. And it's just a fact. Maybe I'm even faking my own lips.
So this is where Azziad is trending. Naona mmeona hizo video watu wengine hata wanamtusi. Imagine watu wanamtusi kwa sababu ya venye amefanya. Which is weird kwa sababu kila mtu hufanya, almost everyone huwa wanafanya hivyo. So acha tuanze na tuko mida tunatiko about Azziad. Walikuwa nasema venye Azziad alikuwa nasema kwa live yake ati hajaitumia Fuliza loan, yani hajaichukua loan. Kuna a time like friend yake walikuwa namwambia ati aangalia nini Fuliza limit yake, lakini akaangalia akaona atipa kwa only na 300. Sasa alikuwa na wonder na venye anafanya big transaction kwa nini limit yake kwa 300. But in other hand, Edgar aliposta akasema ati Azziad is swimming in debt. Ati amekopa sijui ma friends wake, amekopa families na bado ati hajalipa hizo. But I doubt this kwa sababu I'm sure Azziad ako rich kwa sababu ya hizo companies zenye wana promote, like I'm sure wanalipwa pesa enough, like hakuna haja ya kwenda kukopa. But I know akona enough savings. But Edgar anasema ati akona receipts.